Hi everyone, it's CC, and I wanted to share with you today a palette that I got free from Influenster. If you haven't signed up for that, I'll try to leave my link below. But it is basically a site where you take surveys, leave reviews, and things like that. And anybody, whether you're in social media or not, can get some free products sent to them. Some of my first ones were a package of Carefree panty liners and a little sample size of toothbrush and a toothpaste. A small sample size of toothpaste and a toothbrush. So a lot of just little things. And then prior to this, I got, what did I get? From Kat Von D, I got a powder, full-size powder, 2 of those Lock-It concealers in 2 different shades, and 2 brushes, I think, or 1 brush. I think it was 2 brushes. So it was a huge package. And then this time I got this, and I've been using Influenster for 3-4 years, and that's, I think, all I've gotten. But I did get a couple good things, and I, don't put a whole lot of work into it. So I think it's really kind of a cool little program. And if you can get a $59 palette for free, get yourself a $59 palette for free. You know what I mean? So this palette that they chose for me is called the Editorial, and it's number 750. So if we're going from the bottom, this is a sparkly matte color. So matte with glitter, and it's called Everywhere. Enviously, Making a Scene, Pleather Python is that bright gold, We'll See, Next Season, and Take a Memo. So I got this when it was still pretty hot out here, and I used Next Season on the lid. It's like a white gold, a little bit sparkly shade. I used We'll See in the crease. And then I used Enviously as a liner. And for that liner, I use a Smashbox, kind of like a brow brush. It works perfectly for me. Today, I used Making a Scene on my lid, and that's a gorgeous color. And boy, the brush picks up a lot. I used Enviously for my liner, top and bottom, like third to half. Everywhere was in my outer crease after I kind of tried to get some of the glitter out. And We'll See was kind of on the rest of the bottom lashes, kind of blended in. And then I took out for my transition shades, because that brown shade in there was a little deep for this transition look with all the greens. But I took out my Marc Jacobs palette from 2 holidays ago, and they've come out with these ever since. And I kind of mixed like this shade and this shade. And I kind of just kept going back and forth and used the peach a little bit higher for my transition. So this has, let's see, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20 shades. And this was $99. And they will be having another one this year. I've seen pictures on Trend Mood. So if you want to see those, look up Trend Mood on Instagram. And then this is 7 shades for $59. Now I'll tell you, the wear of these shadows is wonderful. The application is wonderful. I have really nothing bad to say about this palette. I think it performs really well. And, I think the shades are about the same size too. Am I correct? They appear to be the same size in both, if you can compare them. So I think these holiday kits are a great deal, and the quality is really just the same. So let's see, 0.5, this just has total weight. So I won't be able to figure that out right away, but 0.85, it doesn't say. So anyway, they appear to be the same, and really, how many times do we hit pan on an eyeshadow? I never do. So I just wanted to bring this review, show you kind of this look that I created today. It's a little smokier, a little more green, and I really like green eyeshadow, so I'm very happy with it. And I did use the 3 greenish shades. And this one's a little more taupey. You can check it out on my lid. But I think it's just absolutely gorgeous. And I did do kind of a brush swatch with that shade, which is called Making a Scene. And the green shimmery shade from this, because I thought they were similar. And that one's right there in the middle. But they're really not. So the two edge shades, this is a sparkly one from the new palette I got, the Editorial. And this is the lid taupier shade. And then the middle one is from the Holiday palette. So you can see these two are quite different. And those are applied with a brush because I refuse to dip my fingers into any palette. But gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. On my inner corner today, I used from the Sun Dipped Anastasia palette, I used Summer. My highlighter is kind of a combination of these two shades. My blush is one of those double duty Tarte. My lipstick is a double duty lipstick from Tarte in the shade Intoxicating. It's a raspberry shade. And this is Isadora from NARS Sarah Moon collection. So I'm kind of pulling out those fall shades now. I'm really happy with that. And I think the next video up will be something similar to maybe like a little palette collection. I think that's what that will be. And you'll probably see that next week from me. If you have any video requests, anything that you'd like to see since you're starting to maybe get to know me a little bit better, leave that down below. But I think the next one will be kind of like my palette collection. And that may be in 1 or 2 parts. And we'll see you soon. Thanks so much for enjoying this video with me, joining me. And please comment below, subscribe if you can. I'd love to see definitely more subscribers. And thanks. Thanks so much.